What's going on, YouTube viewers? This is Jordan here, and today I am going to share with you my short little pickups / haul video as to what I have acquired in the past day or two. I have more stuff coming in, so this is not the only stuff I have on hand at the moment to share with you. So, yesterday, February 4th, I went to Time Tunnel Toys and Collectibles in the Willow Glen area of San Jose, California, and I picked up this Marvel Legends Infinite Series previews exclusive Wolverine Unmasked edition from the Jubilee wave. The Jubilee Build-A-Figure wave Wolverine. Good thing he doesn't come with a piece to her. I'm planning to buy the Marvel Legends Puck series or Puck Build-A-Figure wave Wolverine to swap out the head, so that way this one won't have the cowl on his head. Once I get that Wolverine from the Puck wave, I will then have a definitive modern Wolverine to display with my Avengers or my Heroic Age display of Legends figures. I am happy that they gave him the X logo on his belt. Zoom in on that, yeah. Even though it's deco, I'm still happy that they put that on there because, well, the Puck series one just had no belt buckle at all, and it was just flat. So, thank you, Hasbro, for adding it on there, even if it was deco. And then they did give him an X on the chest like he has in the Post-Messiah Complex series. I got this for $20 at Time Tunnel. That's about the average price you'd pay for a Marvel Legends figure nowadays at retail, even though they're gonna go back up in price pretty soon. That's from what I heard. They're gonna go up to $24. Then I went to Affordable Treasures hoping I would find the new Marvel Infinite series with the Sandman and with Beast and Black Cat, Bishop, and the Green Spider-Man. But I never found that series. So I got myself an Avengers Assemble Shield Tech Gear Inferno Cannon Black Widow for custom fodder. And I am going to make a custom Marvel Infinite Black Cat as to how I think the figure should have been executed in terms of how I think that the articulation should have been, because the new Marvel Infinite Black Cat, it lacks a torso joint, which this Black Widow figure does not have, but I have a torso that's big and busty from the She-Hulk mold or the Valkyrie mold from the Marvel Infinite series. And I'm gonna attach that to a Marvel Infinite Wasp or Aurora pelvic area. And we'll have an added torso swivel. And then the Marvel Infinite Black Cat coming out, the official one, it lacks wrist articulation and a swivel at the leg. And that's really about it. But I am planning to use these hands, but maybe get a whip accessory from a G.I. Joe figure or an Indiana Jones figure, if I can find the right one. So if you have a suggestion as to like what would be a good G.I. Joe figure whip to get, then leave a suggestion in the comments or tell me which one would be good. But I know which Indiana Jones figure to go with for the whip then, though. Got this for 15 something. That included tax, so it was originally $13.99, but I got it for 15 something. So this has the perfect head that you can make a Black Widow out of. Perfect hair sculpt. It would work out very, very well. All I would have to do is paint the mask on and paint the hair white, and don't give her any blue shading in it like they did with those previous Marvel Legends Black Cats. And I wanted this mold for its high heel shoes, even though they are flat underneath. So what I'm planning to do is I am going to use the high heel shoes here of the Black Widow from the Avengers Assemble series. I'm going to use a carving knife or maybe a Dremel bladed bit or a Dremel drilling bit and cut into the center, a little bit into the center, to make her look like she's wearing stilettos. And that's what I'm planning on doing. And then I'm going to reattach the feet to the Marvel Infinite Black Cat's lower legs. But I'm going to swap out the Marvel Infinite Black Cat's lower legs with... I'm going to swap the Marvel Infinite Black Cat figure's lower legs out with the Marvel Infinite Wasps. Maybe add some fur on there, or use the fur from the Marvel Infinite Black Cat, or swap the Marvel Infinite Wasp figure's lower legs out with the Marvel Infinite Black Cat. Just remove the feet and attach the stiletto feet. So those were my pickups for February 4th, 2015. Then I received my package from ringsidecollectibles.com. I got the new WrestleMania 31 series Elite Kane in his WrestleMania 2000 ring attire. That is how I first got introduced to Kane. I was 4 or 5 years old when that WrestleMania came out. Now, I remember my eldest sibling watching wrestling at my grandparents' house, but I wasn't into it at the time like I am today. But this version of Kane is very nostalgic for me, because this is how I first got introduced to the Devil's Favorite Demon. All I need now for my Attitude Era collection is a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure from either the Defining Moments or the Legends series. So if there's a good Stone Cold figure you'd recommend, just point one out in the comments, or suggest one, whether if it be from the Legends series that got turned into the Flashbacks line, or you could recommend a Defining Moments one for me that has a good likeness to Steve Austin. And then I need Triple H, and maybe some NWO figures, like the Madness. Just want to collect the ones I remember from early stages of childhood. The ones I remember my eldest sibling watching. Yeah. And I didn't know Kane was 6'1". I thought he was 7 feet. Although the 7-foot thing could be an angle. Or he may have been young at the time. I don't know. I'm just happy to have this version of Kane, and I won't have to buy the Elite one figure that's in his debut attire. Anyways, this is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and there's more haul videos to come, so stay tuned, guys. So have a good day.
refund season.
Take care.
Nobody gets more of your money back than Block.